You wish it, 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 you wish it.
What's Gucci YouTube? It's your girl KieraNicole back with another story time. So if you couldn't tell by the title of this video, this is the time that my dude cheated on me with my best friend, and you know.
I ain't hurt or nothing, you feel me?
Nah, but for reals, I really don't care. I do not mind sharing this story because it's funny to me, and I feel like shit happens in life. I feel like a lot of girls have probably gone through this or going through this or will go through it. Unfortunately, that's our generation. But if I can share my story and hopefully it can prevent another female from going through this or another male from making this mistake, then I will definitely share it at the expense of my own feelings. Yes. Yeah. So in the story, we gotta have names, you guys. They have to have names. So we're gonna call my best friend Becky. We're gonna call the dude Tyrone, and we'll call Becky's boyfriend because I don't care. Okay, so you know when you're best friends with someone, y'all wanna go on double dates and stuff, and y'all talk about boys and all this stuff. So Becky had a boyfriend, and her boyfriend ended up transferring to another school. So he met a guy and they became best friends, whatever, or good friends. And you know, they were teammates. They all played football. So somehow the guy saw a picture of me. That's how we ended up meeting, blah, blah. So, okay. So Becky is like, you know, there's this boy named Tyrone. You guys should like start talking. That way me and my boyfriend, and then you and him, we call it double date, blah, blah. So I was like not really interested, but he was really cute, so I was like, whatever. So me and him ended up meeting up. Like he had a football game, me and Becky went to the game, blah, 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 you know, all that good. So me and him ended up talking, and then I found out he had a girlfriend. You would think that was a sign for me to piece up out that joint, but like a girl, being a dum-dum, I stayed, I cut him off, we stopped talking for a minute. But I ended up giving him a second chance because we both broke up with our people. Supposedly he did, I don't know. I broke up with my boyfriend at the time, and we just kind of was, you know, interested in talking to each other. So we started talking, and over that break, I guess him and Becky had became like best friends overnight. Like they was just BFFs. And so it kind of irritated me because it was like, he was one of them dudes to be like, oh, like, you know, we texting, like I'm over here, you know. I'm like, hey Tyrone, what you doing? And he's like, ghost. Like I would never hear from him. There would be no response. So clearly he was a weirdo. I'm just kidding. But I just feel like, you know, that should have been another sign for me to leave. But again, I stayed because I really like this boy. So me and him were, you know, we would hang out here and there, but like for some reason he will always text Becky back, y'all. Like him and Becky will really be texting. So I was like, okay, that was like giveaway telltale sign number 1. So then one day I text him, I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He was like, I'm at Becky's house. I look at the time, it was midnight, y'all. And keep in mind, we're in high school. I don't know about y'all, but when I was in high school, you wasn't out nowhere past 8:30. Like 9:30 was pushing it, you feel me? That was how I was raised. So I'm like, he at her house at midnight. Okay. Was really good. So I, you know, I held it in for a long time because I kind of knew I would always get that gut feeling, but I never want to say anything because I'm like, there's no way, like her boyfriend and him are like best friends. Like I just felt like they couldn't do that to each other. But as time went on, you know, me and him, we fell off, then we would fall back together, fall off. We were always on and off, like always, but we never dated, but we were just always on and off, whatever, talking or whatever you want to call it. So one day I just asked Becky because it was weird. I just wanted to know. I was like, are you guys talking? And she was like, oh my God, you're so insecure. Like, who would even think that? Like, he's my best friend. He's like a brother to me. Like, that's sick, blah, blah. Like, I can't even be friends with someone who would think that about me. So I felt really stupid, you guys. Like, I was like, damn. Like, I just ruined my friendship. Because I was friends with this girl for like 3 years. So I'm like, I just ruined my friendship, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, damn, all right. So me and her kind of fell off. And so like the rest of our senior year, we didn't really talk at all. And so on graduation day, me and her sat on the bus by each other because we had similar last names. And I was just like, you know, I'm so sorry for like even thinking that, blah, blah. And we just had this long talk. And then, you know, we went our separate ways, whatever. So I went to college. Me and him would keep in contact here and there. Like we would snap each other, stuff like that. But like never really pressed over each other. So then, like, once I moved back out to my area, because I went away for college, but then I ended up moving back out here for another school, me and him started talking more and more. So me and him had like linked up one day. It was all cool, just like friendship. Like, but this time we had formed a friendship. We were kind of just over like trying to be together and just are like trying to make something happen. Like, it was just like, if it happens, it happens. But we were just friends. So I go to a party one night and Becky's ex-boyfriend is there. So now Becky and her boyfriend have broken up, whatever. So basically he was just telling me like kind of how they broke up, and he was like, you know, you was always right, Key. Like, you told me that they was messing around. Like, you know, it was obvious, but like, yeah, like they was messing around. So I'm like, hold up. What is you talking about, boy? Like, you doing this, you need rewind. What is you talking about? So he's like, you didn't know, like, him and Becky been like, fuck Becky, you know. He was basically telling me Tyrone and Becky been like, you know, they been doing all that, you know. They was doing it. So in my, you know, as a female, when you hear that, like, when you're confirmed that you are right, I feel like a hormone flows through your body, you feel me? You're just like, ooh, baby, but I knew it, but I couldn't, you know, I was just like, okay. But little did, you know, Becky's boyfriend knew, I was texting Tyrone at the moment. So I texted him like, look, I just found out you and Becky really was hooking up all this time. Don't lie to me. Is it true? He was like, you know what? You already know, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes. So I was like, blocked, like, you're blocked, because for all these, you know, all this time, me and you've been friends, we've been cool, we've been whatever we was. You've been telling me that that was nothing to you. Like, she was just your friend. She was like a sister. So that's why I always say, y'all, a shoulder to cry on is a dick to ride on. And excuse my language again, but it's factual, you feel me? Because these two was buddy all the time. She was always crying over her ex and stuff with him, and he was always being there for her, and all of a sudden they hooking up, and I knew it. But yeah. So, I mean, from that, like, honestly, me and him, we're cool, I guess. He might not be cool with me after this video, but I'm just posting this so y'all know, like, the signs, because I was that dumb girl.
You're a dummy, bitch.
Took this dude back, like, tried to really work something out with him, tried to be something with someone, and then, like, he was really playing me, y'all. Like, he was really doing his own dirt on the side. And I tried to be friends with Becky again, even after all the stuff, and, you know, it just goes to show you, like, trust your gut, trust your intuition as a woman. And, you know, ladies, like, if you're the Becky in this situation, just be G about it. Because my thing is, if you're G, like, girl, I'm hooking up with your dude, yes, you might get your ass beat, and yeah, it might be a bad thing, but, like, at least you was G about it. The thing I don't like about Becky is that she was a punk. Like, she, instead of just being real, she lied to me and made me feel like it was me. And that's how I should have known, because someone who's doing wrong will always find a way to put it back on you. Like, try to make it seem like I'm insecure. But in reality, it's like, baby girl, you're insecure. Like, you went for your best friend's dude. But that's for another story time. I got played. I got played really bad. And it hurt for a minute. And I feel like if a man doesn't see my worth, you guys to go, because I'm never ever gonna be pressed over nobody. Promise you that. It is what it is, but baby, I am back. You feel me? I am popping. Okay, guys, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. Make sure you guys comment on it if you've ever been through the similar situation, or if you was just like watching this and you was like, that shit funny. So yeah, make sure.
So she ain't got nothing good to say, so she ain't gon' say nothing.